Today's monster is a Whisperling. A Whisperling is a tiny flying creature who only lives in the dreams and nightmares of humans. These creatures have glowing, almost translucent wings. They're small, like little armored fairies. They usually carry weapons like swords or spears that employ a strange and unknown light power to fight off monsters in nightmares. The Whisperlings can sense when nightmares are taking over a person's sleep cycle, and they dream hop into that person's consciousness, where they battle whatever dark nightmares are wreaking havoc there. Ninja Ray is here to share with us a time when he encountered Whisperlings. Well, it all started with 2 late-night hot dogs. I know that when I have hot dogs late at night, I always get nightmares, but sometimes I just get a craving, you know? So I housed a couple hot dogs, I go to sleep, and not long after that, the nightmare settles in. It was a nice dream at first. I imagined I was at a peaceful city park, just hanging out with friends in the sun, playing games and grilling food and stuff. But then, all the hot dogs in the park, the ones people brought to grill, and even the grilled ones, they started growing until they were as big as trees. And they got these evil, tooth-filled faces and arms and legs poked out of their hot dog bodies, and they were going around just attacking everyone. And all the people in the park started freaking out about the hot dog monsters, and everyone was running around and screaming, and then one of the hot dog monsters kicked a dog. Can you imagine that? It kicked a dog. And these hot dog monsters just started grabbing people, just picking them right up off the ground. I was screaming and running away, but I couldn't get out of the park. I would try to run out of the park, but it was endless. There was no way out, and the hot dog monsters were destroying everything. There were more and more of them, and everywhere I turned was another hot dog monster reaching down to grab me or kicking a poor little dog or something. And then there was this gentle humming, like a buzzing sound, and I start seeing these little creatures flying through the air. They start coming from all around, and they flew straight for the hot dog monsters. They had like swords and spears that were lit up, like they were kind of made of light or something, and they just went slashing at these hot dog monsters, and the hot dog monsters fought back. They were swatting at them and everything, but the hot dog monsters didn't stand a chance. I watched these little Whisperlings cut the hot dog monsters into pieces. Giant chunks of hot dogs fell to the ground, and in just a couple minutes, the park was full of giant hot dog chunks. It was nasty, dude. But it was a lot better than the monsters, I guess. Then the Whisperlings just flew off out of my dream. They didn't say a word. It was nuts. I haven't eaten a hot dog since. Well, I have, but just for breakfast or lunch. No late-night hot dogs for me anymore. Thanks for that story, Ray. I'm glad you joined us for today's monster. If you draw a picture of a Whisperling, or even a hot dog monster, I'd love to see it. You can send it to me at kidstoriespodcast@gmail.com. Adios.